Oh, I'm on my page. You don't hear me though. Hey, that bitch got body. Yeah, she had body. Shit, boy, I'm about to get with her though. I heard that. Let me see what's up in this motherfucker. And you ain't gotta be creeping. I don't know why you trying to act like you cleaning up. I always think we gonna steal something. You know what you want, dog? Go ahead and give me that OE. Yeah. I'm finna fuck with some of this eyes. Oh, no. Boy. Oh, man, I'm from the old brother.
You not drink beer in store.
Hey, man, I'll pay you. Hey, look, bitch, stop following me around this motherfucker. You getting on my nerves.
You hurry up and buy.
Yes, pay and leave.
Hey, man, I said I'm gonna pay you. Won't you calm your motherfucking nerves?
Damn, hurry up and go.
Hey, man, won't you go ahead and get me? I got your bag. Get my tank. And won't you give my homeboy a chance?
I don't want any trouble. Just get out.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for your mother.
What you say about my mama? You feel sorry for who?
I don't want any trouble. Just get out.
The fuck you say about my mama?
I don't want any trouble. Just get out.
You talking shit. Every time I come in this motherfucker, you got something to say.
Man, oh man. Okay. Okay, I think we're live now. So if we are in fact live, welcome to the Movie Review Club, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is completely brand new. We were over on April's IG. We got the upgrade. We bought a 10,000 square foot mansion for the all new Movie Review Club. We're excited because this movie was suggested, I think, by one of the folks in the Movie Review Club, as well as it being on Lena's list. So let's get the show started. We're going to now add our resident critic, the yesterday's birthday girl. Help us welcome to the show, everybody, Lena Waithe the Great. Let's see if we can get her. Lena, as they say. We need to get her on the screen. Let's see. Hopefully, if this works, all of the magic should have Lena on the screen with us. And hold on, 3. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. See, April, just so you see what the viewers see.
What is that on, babe?
This is the Facebook page.
Oh,
okay.
That's cute.
Okay, so Lena, welcome to the show. Let me make sure I got my.
Thanks for having me back, guys.
Listen, we can't do it without you.
What you eating, Lee? What you eating?
April's own strawberry cake.
Is it good, boo?
It's phenomenal.
Thank you.
Is it like that for real, Lena?
It's real life.
Okay, save me a slice, because like I told you, it was a real problem. letting that whole cake make it out the house.
Look at that. I knew she was gonna love it. I did that.
You did that.
I did that.
Okay.
That icing, I put my foot in that icing.
Well, Lena, thank you for returning and continue to help us build out this movie review club. April and I figured we wanted to do something different with our family, as the After I Do folks are so specifically named. And we wanted to grow this because it felt like, everybody wants to watch movies. Who doesn't watch movies? We enjoy movies. You write movies, shit, you in movies.
Right.
You started out, I remember you wasn't even in the movies. Like, I just wanted to write movies. And next thing we know, you in the damn movies.
I'm like, what? You doing what? Do it, Lee.
I know, that was crazy.
So,
yeah, go ahead.
Wait, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, it's interesting because this movie is actually, I think, one of my biggest influences as a writer, as a filmmaker. And it was a huge influence on Queen and Slim.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah, in terms of the realism, in terms of them not shying away from the realities of like not just, I think, what it means to be in the inner city. Yes, it's focused on the South Central LA and all that goes along with that. But to me, it's about what it means to be Black, what it means to be Black in America, and how I love that through each young man that you follow, you have O-Dog, you have Kane, obviously, you have Trace, you have Stacy, I think his name's Stacy, and you have his I'm forgetting the name of his friend. Oh, is it Rashawn? His friend who plays Charles Dutton's son.
Yes. Brother Knowledge, basically.
Yeah, who, is, learning the things from the Nation of Islam. And so you see all these different guys who are all friends. One has a bunch of kids. One is trying to move. One is selling, crack and all that kind of stuff. It's like, but O-Dog is just like out in the world acting crazy. And you also have Chauncey, who's kind of a bit of like a comic relief, but also an antagonist as well. And so, but they're all Black men, and then obviously Jada Pinkett has a really beautiful turn in the film as a young mom and trying to raise a son. So there's so many themes about that. About are you a product of your environment? Is it nature versus nurture? Like, you start the movie out, you have a really great turn from Sam Jackson, who plays his dad, who you see kill someone within the first 5 minutes of the movie. And how he sees that. And so also how violence is such a part of our DNA, and that you see him as a young man going to the corner store with his friend and shit going left, but you see him as a child witnessing his dad kill someone in cold blood in his living room. And then also his mom, who obviously has a substance abuse issue as well. So it's almost like, of course, and I love that his name is Kane. So it's like cocaine, that's what he sells. It's almost like he's this cool dude. And here's the crazy thing, people don't know this. I want to buy the car that Kane drives in that movie. That car is inside my hundreds jacket that I did, that collab. Menace to Society is such a part of my being. To me, it's up there with Do the Right Thing. It's that significant. And also I love it partly because it's honest. The protagonist, we lose the protagonist in the end, which how many movies were doing that at the time, where that'd be like killing Mookie. That'd be like killing Trey and Boys in the Hood. Nobody was brave enough to do that. The Hughes brothers were like, of course this dude's gonna die. And I love it from the cousin of a girl who he got pregnant. He didn't want lived by the gun, died by the gun. No, he was out there being on some some shit. And he's like, it ain't mine. I strapped up. It's cool. That's what takes him out. After all the shit he's doing in the street, this girl's cousin trying to defend his cousin's honor takes him, and all his friends.
Right. And O-Dog makes it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the wildest, craziest one.
Irony. I love that they did that. I love that they did that, because they're like, that guy survives. That's how life is. He just makes it. You're like, he's all like, what? My man, shit. He's like, Stacey. But that's the thing. He was on his way out. That's why I was like, how motherfuckers are mad at me about Queen and Slim? I'm like, have you seen Menace to Society? Have you seen that movie? He's literally with his boxes.
I know.
With Jada, going to Atlanta. No, you're not. She is. She is.
So it's really interesting because for the second time in a row, April and I literally just finished watching the movie about an hour or so ago, right? An hour and a half ago.
Once a week, so it's like, whatever.
So we, yesterday we were supposed to watch it, got caught up, and the day before, but it's so fresh in our minds that it's like the resonation of the themes of this movie, right? So many things they got right. And, as an actor and as a producer and a director, and I'm sure, talking to you, especially with the product, the projects that you're working on, the projects that you have worked on, you notice everything, right? And start to, obviously this is a film review show, so we're going to be somewhat critical. Clearly, your assessment of Fall has set the tone of what we're going to do.
I will never forget the look on y'all's faces. I was like, well,
you're like,
to be one of the, April was like this.
We're going to go back and freeze frame at that very moment when you said, hey,
she's like, here's the thing about the movie. And I was like,
we're going to make that the movie review poster. I swear, if I could have came through the computer. No, you got me. You definitely got me. But
because they were both trying to ask me before the show. That's the hilarious part. I was like, why are you trying to know? It has to be on live.
I know. I should have known. Yeah.
Listen. It absolutely was brilliantly played. I respect it, and right, it's the essence of everything that this movie review show is going to be.
Right.
And it pains me because I was working my ass off to try to get Lorenz on the show today. But I just realized that we tried to, we were last minute Lenny on this one. But obviously the three of us have already discussed the movie for next week. And I talked to the person and he said yes already, the person that you suggested. So
nice.
We can announce it at the end of the show. But I want to get to, like the lighting on this one was one of those things that it was just a budgetary concern thing. I mean, it's the Hughes brothers, and this wasn't their first film.
As far as I know, I could be wrong, and I feel bad. We don't have comments, and we get comments right now. Somebody could do the research, but yeah, I think it is.
Can somebody look up? I have it on Facebook next to me, and the comment thread is going there.
Was it their first?
I know it was done in '92, I think, because Boys in the Hood came first. Then 93. Boys in the Hood, South Central, then Menace to Society.
Hold on, my guy Markel's texting me. I'm asking him for. He's saying yes, so I'm just triple checking, make sure he's saying yes.
So it was their first film.
Okay, yeah, which is to me crazy, because this for your first feature is nuts.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
they did another great called American Pimp. It's a documentary that you can't find anywhere, but it's really well done. It's called American Pimp.
They did that much later than this.
Yeah, very much so. And they've done things separately too. First,
say that again.
Okay, they've done things separately as well.
It was their first.
Okay, but clearly the strength of their work is working together as a team.
Yeah, in my opinion.
Yeah, the Hughes brothers.
Yeah, I mean that's the only way I've known them. But I do know they've done some stuff apart too.
I have so many questions. Do you think the lighting thing was a novice issue? Do you think it was intentional? What did you think of the use of the helicopter POV shots when we were coming into the classroom? Right. Love the way that they mirrored the old dog.
That one shot.
The old dog opening scene with Jada's son thing at the end of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many things that they use, right, that I thought that, oh, wow, these guys are really paying attention. I thought Sam Jackson, you like, it's so easy to forget, right? If you haven't watched these movies, like I saw Menace to Society, right? But you go back and watch it with your new actor, producer in the business eyes with an appreciation
or just older to appreciate certain things. You know what I mean? I watched it years ago. I didn't have eyes to watch it.
Can I just say I completely forgot that Tyrant Turner had a full-on love scene kissing Jada Pinkett's neck.
Oh, I ain't forgot that with the R. Kelly song, Problematic R. Kelly in the background.
With April's like, who is that? That is R. Kelly.
That'd be, yeah. Yeah. Crazy. I mean, and then after that scene, something really violent happens. Like he gets into it with Chauncey's character and beats the fuck out of him with the pistol whips. Yeah.
Shout out to Cliff.
I love a grounded, real performance. And there's something about Lorenz Tate's delivery of the line when Kane asks him, "Are you packing?" He's like, "You know it." Like it's just like so they feel like friends. And it's like so many times you watch movies and like shows and they're trying to make you that's I've had to do it too. I mean, if you look at 20s, I'm trying to convince you that these three young women are friends with each other. Yeah. Like, I mean, that's the hardest thing to write but to me, what I find and the thing that I picked up on and watching Menace as a young person is that they had their own language that they spoke to each other and you felt this care about each other. Like I love when you don't see it because O-Dog is really tough, obviously, but I love when they're walking, obviously, through the projects and O-Dog says, we still mad at you to get all that blood, in our car. He's like, man, I almost died in that motherfucker. And, and he's like, whatever. And he's like, y'all, I heard y'all. Stay up, Kay.
Yeah.
Don't die, Kay. It's like in a way, it's the writers telling you how they feel about each other, and that to me was like, and also even the young man who stays with his cousin. He's like, no, I'm not gonna leave him here like this. I'm not gonna leave him here like that. They're like, yo, he dead, man. Come on, let's get, And he's like, no, I ain't gonna do that. That one little character trait, and you don't see that character a ton. You just see, okay, I get what he does, but the fact that he stayed with this body, which obviously probably ain't gonna survive, tells you so much about who these young men are. Even though in the midst of it, you're sort of taught like they're monsters. But it's like, but old dog doesn't want Kane to die. You see him crying as he's going through, as he's watching his friends die. It looks like something off of World War II. Except this is just his life. This ain't Saving Private Ryan. This is like a Wednesday afternoon.
A Wednesday afternoon.
It's so fascinating.